Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It's me, Winner Android, picking up where we left off last time, where I basically took over most of Europe pretty much over here and started going into Africa and Middle East, I guess. Honestly, not a ton of expansion to be honest, but yeah, it's impossible for me to be defeated at this point without question. Yeah. I am just way too strong for any country to put up any kind of fight against me, so at this point I'm probably just going to just go and take over the entire world at this point in this episode, I guess. So, yeah, aggressive expansion's already over 100 after the last war that I fought, so yeah, just start this and wait for that coalition to form, I guess. Which I think I'll probably be finishing off a lot of this stuff over here in the Middle East and finally do something about them actually take them over, because I've kind of ignored them for quite a while at this point, to be honest. So, yeah, that's kind of my initial plan for the next coalition currently, at the very least. But, gotta wait for the coalition to actually form, still. Which might take a while because, yeah, peace treaty still from the previous one, I think. Which lasts for a few more years. Oh, you took that country up. Well, okay, sure. I guess I could work with that. Okay, no coalitions forming yet, despite those coalitions in previous peace treaties ending. You, for some reason, have an alliance with them all the way over there. Doesn't really make sense, but whatever, I guess. Let's see. Guess I'll fight one small war right here, right quick. There we go. I guess I'll just take them over completely. Because why not? I'm going to be doing that anyways during coalition. Okay, next one then. Since the coalition's still not forming. There we go. Finally. There, of course, going to be the coalition leader. Yep. Good. Okay. Good. I think my armies have basically wiped out all the other armies from these other countries at this point, I think. Honestly, looking at the progress of things currently, it might need to recruit more troops, possibly, because it has taken them a while to do this. But that's mostly because this is such a large fucking country that they gotta take over first, and they had to keep going back to defend my country from all these others. So, I guess I'll just quickly recruit a larger army right now, I guess. Okay, there we go. That is a shitload of troops I just recruited. Yeah. So, progress for this war is going to be a lot quicker all of a sudden. I made my army so fucking large that I'm actually losing money now. Yeah. I'll do something about that once I actually got the war done, I think. Okay, so I think that's everything for them occupied. Yeah. In that case, I'll just go ahead and start dismissing the troops right now. Okay, there. Got an income again. Dismissed quite a few of those armies, but it's not that many, I think, compared to how many I recruited. So, yeah, shouldn't have any problems still, I think. And there goes Morocco, Castile, France, and now England. Now for them to fall. There we go. All this looks like it's already been dealt with. Yep. Okay. So, that's the end of this war then. Wipe out both of those countries, that peace deal. And now for this one, which will of course include me taking over all of that on the Arabian Peninsula, without question. Alright, so I think that's all I'm really doing here. Taking out these countries up there, pushing in a decent chunk over here when it comes to Castile and France, I guess. pushing in a little bit further in this direction as a result of the fact that I took over some of those countries, taking all of that stuff off of them. Of course, getting the rest of this stuff over here in the Middle East and taking over that country. And pushing ever slightly further over here in Northern Africa as well. While also taking every single one of the islands out here that I can possibly take. So, yeah. There we go. I was also kind of considering carving them up like I have with BN and stuff, but there weren't really that many large countries that I could really do anything with, except for like over here in the Horn of Africa basically, and everything else was over here in the Middle East. So wasn't much I could really do when it comes to trying to carve them up, sadly. But yeah, I guess that's it for now when it comes to that. It is now time to wait for the next coalition, I guess. Yay. Alright, doesn't look like an next coalition's going to form by itself, annoyingly, so time for some more wars again. Nope, there we go. It went it forms that time. Okay, so, yeah. Everything in Europe and most of Asia is at war with me here. Basically all of Africa, with an exception to 2 countries, pretty much. And then you also got some countries over here in the Americas at war with me. Damn, I'm popular. But yeah, I will without question be basically finishing off all this stuff over here in Africa this time, I think. Just go ahead and wipe out Castile as well, I guess. Sweden, yeah. Just kind of finish off a bunch of these areas, I think. Guess I can finish that tour right there, right quick. Sure, there we go. Now, my armies just need to finish this country off, and then they can deal with the rest of them. Easily. Come on, finish this up already. Wipe out this country. Come on, hurry up. What's taking you all so long? Yeah, we're defending these islands I got over here in the Pacific now, Okay. That's annoying as hell. Honestly, just watching this, you can just see how inefficient the AI is. For fuck's sakes. But hey, at least they finally have finished this stuff against that country, so now they will finally start attacking the rest of them. Genuinely, what the fuck are my armies even doing at this point? Because they're not going on any kind of fucking offensive against any of these goddamn countries. Honestly, this is bullshit at this point. What the fuck is my army fucking doing? Go on the fucking offensive. Ignore the goddamn provinces they're fucking occupied. You goddamn stupid fucking AI. I'm done with this fucking bullshit with this goddamn AI, for fuck's sakes. I am doing this shit manually now. Alright. I think I have set up most of these armies to go take something. So, let's see how they do, and how quickly they actually get shit done. Would you look at that, most of Africa's already finished. Wow, almost all of Asia's gone. Damn, same with Europe. The Americas are falling very quickly as well. It's almost like the AI is completely fucking incompetent. And you actually have to do everything yourself if you want it to be done properly. Well, I do still have the AI army turned on apparently, so whatever. Looks like they actually did their job on what I told them to do at the very least. Before going back to doing what the fuck they were doing. Okay. Looks like I'm basically done at this point. Yeah. 36 fucking years. Eh. God. Without question, wipe out Castile this time, along with Morocco. Just get all this in Africa over here. Alright, so that's what I'm doing right here. Taking all of this crap over here in Africa, getting all of that over here, wiping out Castile, getting more of France, taking out these countries over here in the Americas. Just get all that done. Wipe them all out. There we go. So next time, in the next coalition, I'm wiping these two out without a fucking question. I'll be taking even more land off of them without question. If I don't decide to just wipe them out entirely next time. I'll be taking more crap over here, wiping out all these smaller countries. I'll finish off France, I'll take over England and everything over here in the British Isles. I'll possibly wipe those two out and take quite a bit off of them, especially up north. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to trying to get a bunch of this crap fucking done here right quick. Okay, so got a bunch of that stuff there done, recruiting a bunch of those generals again. So, let's see, what do I want to do to get my gross expansion over 100? I could go after them and fight all three of them. You know what, I'll do that. Yeah, just do this. Screw this crap. Fuck Africa. I'm pretty sure these two should have really been in that previous coalition there, but they weren't for whatever reason. So meh, don't exactly care. I'm wiping you both out right now. Okay, there we go. That's everything I got now. I will be wiping them out in the next coalition at this point, without question. Now, how long until the next coalition actually forms, though? Honestly, don't really know. I'm probably going to have to wait for all these peace treaties to end, considering basically every single country in the world is at war with me. It's at war with me there. Who is the second strongest now? Them? Okay, sure. My guess for right now, I'll just finish off these smaller countries, I think. While I wait. Now do the same thing, go over here. In Central America, wiping out these small countries. Okay, there. Just wiping out all those small countries over here. And they are the coalition leader over here. Alright, sure. Hopefully my army is actually more competent this time around. Guess I can finish off some of these wars over here. Alright, so my armies just need to deal with that country there at this point, I guess. Then they can go out to all the others. Okay, from what I can tell, it's easy to say that my army is being 100% fucking useless again. So, I'll just do this shit manually again, so this war will actually fucking end. Okay, I think that's really the best I can do, considering there's just too many fucking armies over there to work with. But yeah, there we go. Okay, things are looking pretty good over here in Asia at this point. And got everything in Africa there done. Barely anything left there. Guess I can go ahead and turn the AI army on again. So the rest of those armies I don't have any commands will actually start doing something again. Okay. Good. Most of this has been done over here in North America now. Thank God. Yeah, just a little bit up there in the Arctic basically, and then little bits over here in South America. Everything in Africa's gotten retaken. God damn it. Still need a lot of stuff over here in Asia before I end this damn war. God. Armies are just being absolutely fucking useless again. Despite literally having the entirety of the Americas dealt with already. They're still being fucking useless. Honestly, fuck this bullshit. I'm done. Fuck this goddamn war. Useless fucking AI. Honestly, fucking hate how fucking useless it is. Genuinely. The AI in this fucking game is so goddamn fucking useless. Alright, there we go. This is everything I'm doing this time in this coalition. Everything in Europe's getting fucking wiped out. I'm taking all this fucking crap off of them. Getting all Central America basically under my control. So next time, I basically finish off everything over here in India. Take a shitload more land over here in South America. And North America. And then I think after that I just take literally everything. There we fucking go. Only 2 countries left in South America at this point, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem when it comes to taking all that crap. India's probably going to be a bit of a problem considering how many countries there are still over there. Same when it comes to North America. Okay, so aggressive expansion is under 100 currently, so in that case, I think I'll just move into over here into India, I guess. Wipe a bunch of these countries out. Or I could just go after some of these countries possibly. No, can't do that because of all the peace treaties. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to India. Just take all of southern India that I do not have a peace treaty with, basically. There we go. Good. So that put my aggressive expansion well over 100 again. So it's just going to be a matter of time, I guess, till the next coalition. Once the peace treaty's end, at the very least. Yep, there we go. Coalition leader this time is them. And they actually managed to defeat their vassal in that war, who was stronger than them. Wow. Okay. There. Just recruit a shitload of armies again. I should fucking solve any goddamn problems that the incompetent AI has. Yeah, there you go. Most of all this over here is already dealt with. Good. So, with them dealt with, my army should be going on the offensive against the other countries. They should be doing that. Okay, basically everything in South America is dealt with already. That's good. Looks like my armies are actually focusing on North America. Nice. Okay. Looks like my armies have actually finished the job for once. Yeah, looks like it. There. Good. So, now, wipe out all of these countries over here in India. Okay, yeah, there we go. Next coalition, I'm just going to finish off the rest of the world without question at this point, considering everything I'm taking in this one. So, there we go. Good. Now, to start off, over here, I will be just taking over all the small countries that are still around over here. There we go. Good. That's all of them dealt with, so basically 2, 3 countries left over here. North America got 1, and South America plus that little tiny thing there. Got this country in Southeast Asia along with that one, I guess. Then he got these 3 here along with other small ones. Alright. Oh yeah. I forgot to take that crap over here in that peace deal. God damn it. Ah, fuck. At least I can finish off what I forgot over here when it comes to Sweden, apparently. I'll wait until these peace trees end, I guess, at this point, for the rest of this. Okay, take over this little country over here, at this point, I guess. There we go. Gotta try and hope that I can get a coalition to start. Guess I could take them over and guarantee that these other countries are in coalition as well. Oh. Didn't notice that they were allies, but whatever, I guess. In that case, I may as well just finish off the Americas entirely then. There we go. That's all these countries up here in North America dealt with. Now I'll just go ahead and go to war with them, I guess. Just to finish off this stuff over here in the Americas for now. Especially considering the facts that it would seem the AI doesn't actually want to form a coalition at this point. Because it's been a bit since I started these horrors here and they still haven't formed one. When they absolutely should have by now. Okay, that's everything over there. Everything else is in Asia. Okay, got it. Let all my troops get over there. And then I'll start this, I guess. Yeah. I'll just mainly go to war with all these countries since they apparently don't want to form a coalition against me themselves. I think that's everything. Nope. One more right there. And another there. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Okay, take over Japan. I have everything over here dealt with already. And there we go. And yeah, that's basically everything. Okay, sure. Just take all lands. Okay, there's actually 2 countries left. Got one down here that apparently colonized Antarctica at some point, and then you also got the Maldives still kicking around over here. Alright. Goodbye to the final 2 countries in the world. That's the Maldives dealt with. So now it's just this one down here in Antarctica. There we go. And that is officially the end. Alright, so yeah, that there is this series done now, I guess. Next one, I'm probably just going to be doing another formable that's over here in Europe or something, considering there are so many achievements for once in Europe. Which basically have what I have left. Seriously, all the achievements you can get for formables, half of those achievements that I have left to get are all in Europe. So yeah, most likely doing another one in Europe next, I guess. Then I'll probably jump to one outside of Europe and then go back to Europe again. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, there is the end of this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.